when you got the call that they wanted to recognize your high school career after everything you've done. It had to be kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, I was going back kind of deep too, so I was definitely honored. And then when I saw the other list of people going in, it made it even that much better. So I was definitely honored and look forward to the event coming up. And it was kind of almost a year in advance we started preparing for it. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and I'm glad to be here.
When you go back in time and think about how you were lighting it up back in the early 80s before you went to BC and Xaverian,
Right.
I saw a stat, I didn't know this, but that you scored 57 in the game against Needham. I'm like, he must have been pumping in three-pointers all day. No.
Right? No, definitely no three-point line. I was showing my kids the tape, like a couple of years ago, and watching I had 4 or 5 50-point games in the state tournament, and all they kept saying to me is, "Dad, why you short so little?" That's all they cared about with my shorts. So, but it was a long time ago. But man, it feels good to look back at those days and think about them. And yeah, man, again, it's an honor to be here. I'm looking forward to it.
When you think back to the big names, most notably at BC, when you were being influenced on where you might go to college, Doug was such a huge presence on campus. Did that affect your decision to go there, knowing how much of a star he was, even though it was different sports?
Definitely. I mean, it was a cover of Sports Illustrated, and also I was a football recruit, and my visit to BC, I went around with Doug Flutie for a day, so it was crazy to meet him, and after seeing him on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and it was definitely a situation where not only the Big East I wanted to play in that, but he was a big influence on a guy like me who was a little guy trying to play in the big man's world,
Neat event here tonight that gets to raise some money for an organization that does a lot of good. I'm sure that helped. You would have been honored to be here under any condition, but to physically be here, this crew, this
Right.
star-studded crew, I'm sure it helped to lure them in, knowing that it was going to a good cause.
Definitely, and I have had a foundation for 27 years now, so I definitely understand the amount of work that you can put in that can help a lot of different kids, a lot of different areas of life. So it's an honor to be involved in that, and doing foundation work myself. I look forward to working with different entities that do the same type of work I do, and especially in the community that I grew up in and was blessed to be a part of. So I look forward to it.